YouTube, this is Michael from PhoneJunkie.org. I have the iPhone 4S currently on iOS 6.0. As you can see right there, this is running beta 4. Alright, now as most of you already know, Apple has abandoned Google, so they are not using Google Maps, or you will not see the YouTube application on your device anymore. Well, if you upgrade to iOS 6, that is. But I would just like to go over the iOS 6 maps now that Apple has decided to take it into their own hands. Alright, now I would like to go ahead and go over the new Maps application on the iOS 6. Now, Apple is using TomTom Maps data here. So if you have a navigation system that uses TomTom, you kind of get the little feel of it. Same thing about it. One thing I can say is already I like this a lot better than the standard Google app that was on there. Now, I have not seen the new Google Earth or Google Maps application that has been recently updated with Google Map 3D. So I have not used that yet, so I can't really give a comparison to that. But I am going to go by the old maps that's still on iOS 5.1.1 firmware. So just by looking over everything, the landmarks pop up really well. As you can see, this shows right now I'm in Lansing, Kansas. So it shows the Lansing High School. You go in a little bit deeper there, and it shows, you know, a little gas station we have called Petro Deli right down the street here, and so forth, things like that. Now the whole feel of it, everything feels really great. You have the 3D button here. You can turn it off and it's just a straight view, or you can have that where it kind of goes over it in a 3D motion. Click the page up. Right now we're in standard view. Now you can go in hybrid view. Scroll around that way as well. That right there pops up, shows you it's Lansing High School. You have the little green card looking thing there. You can click on that and it'll give you directions to there. Or you can click the right arrow and it will give you all the information about it. I kind of like the way it shows the little picture right here of it, little sky view of it. As you can see, it's kind of turning slowly, almost as if it were coming from a helicopter right now. Gives you the address, the phone number, directions to here from here. You can add it to contacts, share the location to somebody, add to bookmarks, or report a problem. I use the share location a lot, especially when I'm telling somebody where I'm at, or if I'm meeting somebody. I could just hit share location, and send it right to them. Now, all this information comes from Binge, and most of the restaurants and things like that come from Yelp. So like, say if I need to Firehouse subs, by the way, I really like their subs. I actually had them for the first time the other day. So this is the hybrid. Almost reminds me of the news, you know, doing the weather thing. But just like it says 6 reviews on Yelp. You can click that there. You can highlight reviews, go through quick reviews, or you can look at the photos of it, one photo. But it also shows the photo up here, the star rating, how many miles it is from you. And that's the biggest thing right there is the miles. I like that. Because a lot of times when I'm driving around, I need to know where the closest, let's say IHOP is. I can type in IHOP and it'll tell me how far exactly it is. On the old Google Maps, I had to go into the application and hit directions to here. But anyway, we'll go ahead and go back out of that. Now let me give you a view of this just in the standard view, which I like the best. So to me, that's a little bit better, a little bit more colorful. You can actually go in closer, zoom in and out. Now let's go ahead and go into the satellite view. Just really basic standard view there. Alright. Now let's say if you don't want to search all around, you want to just go in and see like a list of all the ones. Let me go ahead and go to a more popular restaurant. Let's go ahead and type in IHOP. So there's a few more around. So let's go ahead and hit list. You just hit that up, hit list results, and it shows 4 right there. Gives you the rating, everything. So you can just click over, get a little more information about it, so on. Hit done. Now let's say, now everything else is pretty much the same as that you've seen with the old ones. You can see it says drop pin. You have your pin there. Drop to Arrowhead Stadium. You can print straight from here. And I have a wireless printer, but I'm not going to print it. Alright. Now you have the same things up here. You want to go in a car, walking, or a bus. Oops. Now let's go ahead and hit route. Now this does have turn-by-turn not voice activation, but it has turn-by-turn voice navigation, which the old one did not. So you just hit start here. It's your choice. It gives you the best route possible that it thinks, which I believe goes by the shortest time. So you can hit route 2, and it tells you 50 minutes and 34 miles. Route 1 is 45 minutes and 34 miles. So it just depends on which one you like. And we also have a route 3 down here, 55 minutes and 47 miles. So obviously the route 1 is the fastest one. It gives you an overview of it. So we will go ahead and hit start. But before that, if you want to know which highway it's going to take you on, or you just want to review it, you can go down here, click that, and it'll give you a list of it and how you're supposed to, like which ways you'll take, everything like that. Or you can go in here and hit list results as well. Now we're going to go ahead and hit start.
Starting route to Arrowhead Stadium. Head southwest on Rock Creek Drive.
Okay, so it tells you what to do. Now let's say I want to go ahead and look and see which way I'm supposed to turn once I get out of here. I would hit it. These will pop up. It'll also, while we're in this menu, it'll give you an ETA, which is estimated time of arrival. It'll say we'll arrive at 11:53. It's gonna take us we're 45 minutes away right now, and 34.7 miles. Now, as you get closer, the miles will obviously get shorter, and it'll say you have 10 miles left, and also tell you a percentage. You have about 10 minutes left, whatever. Alright, now we'll go ahead and hit overview. Alright, and this will just show you the route you're going to be taking. So I know I'm going to be going down K7 to I-70 pretty much the whole way. Now I can just go ahead and hit resume back in there. Now let's say a phone call comes in, I have to take it. It still goes on in the background. I can pull this up and dial out.
Good evening. Today is
Right. So it's still running in the background. Let me get out of this. But if somebody was to call you, it would stay up there. But one thing is that the voice navigation will still talk even if you're on the phone. So always keep that in mind, especially if you're taking a call with somebody important or anything like that. I actually found that out when I was on the phone with my boss, is that the navigation will still work in the background. Okay, so you just go to this. Now say you already pretty much know the rest of the way. You just need help through the first part of the map, whatever the reason is. You just hit it, hit the end button, and it'll just take you right out of there. Now again, you have your button here. You just hit the little arrow there, and that'll take you right to where you are. You have your bookmarks here. If you like to bookmark anything that you always visit, things like that. It has your recents. So like say I just went to Firehouse Subs. I can hit that again, and it'll pull it up. But remember, you have to hit start again, or it's just going to tell you that it's 33 minutes away. You can just hit clear to get back out of that, go back into it, or if you have your contacts you like to go to. Alright, now this is just a basic overview. Of course, this is still the beta 4. Now I'm not sure if there's going to be a beta 5 or the GM version next, and if it has more features, I'll definitely update this video. But for right now, I just wanted to go over the maps. A lot of people have been asking me about it, and just go ahead and give a feel for it. And if you guys have any questions or you'd like to see something else in more depth, please don't be scared to leave a comment or just shoot me an email, anything like that. Make sure you subscribe and follow me on Twitter. Have a great day.